keeping this for the journal. Whoa. Let's see. I don't even know. Dear Job, here's some orange goodness. Enjoy, AP. Ooh, cool. Dun, dun, dun. I think it's orange. We don't know yet though. So cool. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay. I love this. I have this, the Yokohama and the A5, and this is the A6 version in orange, and it'll match my orange Tokaido ring organizer.
It's so pretty. I know I can't do ASMR justice, so we'll just have voiceover Job take over. As you can see, Charles from Nomado Store and Ateliers Phileas sent over this lovely gift. It was actually really funny. I was just having a conversation with him on Instagram, and he's like, look at these new notebook covers. I'm like, wow, they're so awesome, they're so lovely. And then I check, this is the next day, like I think I went to bed, and then he's like, here's the tracking number. I'm like, wait, what do you mean? And he's like, I never asked for more details. So it was a surprise to me, but I was just laughing because it was just like tracking details. Boom. So it's very kind of Charles to send this over. He didn't ask me to make this video, but I genuinely love showcasing any new products that are in the market. So this is the A6 Yokohama notebook cover, just like the A5 notebook cover that I have on the right hand side of the screen, which is, did I just say scream? On the right hand side of the screen, which is in natural leather. This is in lovely orange leather. Everyone knows I love a good orange moment or like a green moment. It's just a lovely, joyful color. But I just wanted to show you the different types of A6 notebooks that can fit in there. I put an old 2021 Take a Note planner, which is my kind of swatch journal. I don't know if it's a junk journal or a swatch journal, but I just tried different inks in there. I just doodle. And then I also tried my chonky Sumkin Paris A6 Universal Notebook. I don't think they make these anymore, but it was sent to me a while back, and this is my current like Dear Diary journal, which holds my deepest, darkest thoughts. But I've been really liking using that as a journal. So I sometimes journal in here for fun too. I don't know, the A6 format is something that I really enjoy, and it's something that I want to explore again in 2023. Oh my gosh, it seems ridiculous to be thinking about my planner setup for next year, but I feel like we're all doing it already, especially with planner season kind of starting right now with the Hobonichi releases. You gotta kind of think about your covers and whatnot. I'm not going to be using an A6 like Hobonichi, I think, but I just really love the A6 format. So this cover comes at a really lovely time because it has kind of satiated the need to purchase, an A6 cover from Hobonichi, because I need to have like horse blinds or horse like shutter, like when racehorses have like those side shutters on around their eyes so they can't see like around them on the side. I need that so I don't look at like other stationery around me, so I don't buy stuff. But yeah, I'm really liking this, and I thought I would do a little journal with me in my A6 diary. I don't do this all the time because usually it's just reserved for writing or like other reflections, but I do like to doodle and actually collage in here from time to time. That's why it's really chonky, because even though it's my personal diary, doesn't mean that it has to be plain and I don't want to say boring, but just like plain and undecorated. I just love to decorate everything, and we have so much stationery, so we might as well use it, right? So I've been kind of using my stash in this diary too, which it sucks because I can never really share it, but it's fun to have my own little journal that's just for me. But I'm wondering if other people decorate their own like Dear Diary style journals, like the ones with the deepest, darkest thoughts, because I don't know. Sometimes it's so funny. Like I'll be writing about like the darkest stuff, and then I'll put like a floral sticker on the side. I'm like, wow, the juxtaposition is lovely here. But as you can see, we're doing a little bit of a collaging moment with a lot of the the packaging that came with the notebook. I also took a picture of the notebook, and I wanted it to be very meta because I'm using the notebook cover right now, but I wanted to have a picture of it in my actual journal, so I took a photo of it using my Canon Pixma printer. It's like the 6000 Eco Tank, I believe, and it works great for printing out photos. I'll do a video or explain my kind of photo editing process for journals, because I use a lot of photos in my journals, and I actually don't use like, those small pocket printers anymore, just because I want to make use of a larger printer. And I think a lot of people have at least a home printer at home. So I'll definitely share my tips in a future video, but I wanted to go for a little collage look in this journal, and I realized I tore Charles's note because I wanted a torn edge, but I'm still making use of all parts of this lovely classic letterpress paper, and I'm using the torn piece, the smaller piece without the handwritten note, and I actually just use it as a little anchor to the photo. And here I am blocking the screen with my head. As you can see, my hair is growing out a little bit more, which is great. But that's a tangent. And then I put the Ateliers Phileas sticker that was used to seal the kind of foam bag. Is that even what you would call it? And I used it obviously in this journal spread. You got to keep all the packaging when you're journaling, because it makes for good ephemera. And I think for this journal spread, we're going for like a navy blue and orange theme, just because the packaging of Ateliers Phileas is this lovely gray blue. And I thought I would kind of pull out the blue tone, the subtle cool tone actually in that, in their packaging, and then use that as like the accent color. And then here I am using this lovely yellow orange Sachihara ink pad. And I'm using these super, I don't want to say random, but these were purchased at a very like small kind of art supply store in my small town that I was living in Korea. And the K is backwards and it's missing a few letters here and there, but I still use it all the time because it has that lovely kind of, I don't know, it just has a very charming like stamp feel. And then I used my older, this is a little bit of a throwback actually, this is my Cavallini stamp set. I think this was so iconic for me in like 2015 when I first purchased it, because I was obsessed with that finger pointing stamp. I didn't know where to find it, and then when I found it, like I remember I went all the way to Seoul to buy this at like this random mall. I was so excited because I finally had that darn finger pointing stamp that's, in a lot of like vintagey airmail stuff. And then I just did my journaling. I left some blank space for some writing, and I am using my Lamy Safari. It's called Savannah Red, but it's definitely like a burnt orange. And I would say this pen, ink, and notebook cover combo is like a perfect color match. Like I feel like the ink that I'm using, I believe this is Diamine. Ooh, I actually can't remember off the top of my head. It was from their Inkvent calendar from 2021, which I was actually really disappointed with. And it matches the pen nicely, and it matches the notebook cover nicely. And I still can't believe I got such a good color match. And I have a medium nib here. I'm just journaling about, the whole process of how this notebook cover landed in my hands, just like the story I told you about, Charles reaching out on Nomado store, Instagram and whatnot. But yeah, I absolutely love this cover, and it was fun journaling in this A6 size. I don't think you ever see me journal in here a lot, but I love the A6 size, and hopefully I'll get to show more journaling in this size more often, because it goes by so quickly. I feel like the traveler's notebook size is great, but sometimes it's a lot of space. So this was fun and easy, and it was actually very relaxing. I hope you enjoyed this little unboxing and journal with me. Let me know what is your favorite Ateliers Phileas notebook cover colorway, and I will see you in the next one. Bye everyone.